This is where you. I know you've got a wish list on Amazon.
Yes, we do.
So this is where you put it all.
This is where we're gonna put them.
Okay.
Yes. So.
Alright,
this
that's great.
is one of the only public libraries on the north coast of the DR. The rest are just institutions. So, this is for anybody and everybody in Cavite on the north coast, really. If they want to, they just open an account here, and then they can take out books and return them as they wish.
Okay, that's good. So you basically you need books.
Yes, so always looking for books.
How much would you say, for instance, how much have you got, and how much more do you need percentage-wise?
That's a good question. I think we actually have some more. Because the thing is, we have another smaller library.
Yeah.
So we have another library in another public school.
Okay.
And then we're moving it to actually another public school for the summer camp as well. So, I mean, we could use as many books as people want to donate, or as many as that we can get.
Okay.
So it's hard to say, but
okay.
We've got a good base. Yeah. So what goes on in here actually is we have an after-school program.
Yeah.
For 10 to 15-year-olds. We call it Young Stars.
Okay.
And kids in the DR only go to school half day.
Yeah.
So we take them the other half of the day and give them extra reading, writing, and math help. So this is where the reading and writing classes go on. We have a system that we've worked out with the Rigby reading scale. It's just a way of leveling the students. So we test every student, we keep track of them throughout our year-round program, the summer camp, just so we can see the progress that they're making. Hopefully they make it.
Is all your teaching, is it all in Spanish?
Yes.
Okay.
All in Spanish. Okay. Most of the volunteers that come down here speak English as their first language, but
are fluent in Spanish. I saw that on your website.
More or less fluent in Spanish.
Yeah.
They will be very quickly.
Yeah, I saw the volunteers on the website, and then when I saw fluent in Spanish, forget it. I went jogging on the beach on Tuesday morning, and I thought I was doing well. I was saying buenas noches in the morning. Yeah.
You got the buenos down. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
You're saying good night. So.
Yeah, I know.
So this is actually all new.
Okay. Yeah, it looks good.
And we're the inauguration is actually on Friday.
Okay.
So it used to be cut off to here, and we just built all of this up to the second floor.
Okay.
So,
what are all these?
Yeah, these are people that have donated a certain amount of money.
Okay.
Or you can buy a stone.
Okay.
So you buy a stone, and then it used to be in the walkway, but we had to take them off because of the construction, and we'll be putting them back in.
So how much are the stones?
I think it depends on the size. I think it's anywhere from 100 to 500 maybe, depending on the size. So it's online now. US dollars,
okay.
sorry. Yes. But you can look up online. We have the whole donation system for that as well.
Okay.
So this used to be our old library.
Okay.
But now we're using it as an extra box. So we have the after-school program that I was talking about, but we also have a preschool for 3 to 7-year-olds.
Okay.
And that's what takes place here. So it's all empty now because, like I said, we're using it for a summer camp, but this is just the top floor here.
Hola.
So we're expanding a little bit. We're up to 7-year-old now. So that allows the kids that have been there for 2 years to keep going for another 2 years. So, in the preschool 7 as of now. But then we're kind of trying to bridge the gap with having the program downstairs. So right now it's 9 years old that we start with the program, but the 8-year-old, 7-year-old, we have like a little reading program that we do with them so that they're not
how do people get entry into here? How do you choose the children?
It's actually, a lot of it is on the children. They come to us.
Okay.
And It's actually pretty impressive because it's more the kids that we see than the parents. And, I mean, I know when I was 12, I was not coming to sign up for extra classes or in math or reading and writing, but it's mostly the kids, and if they keep coming and keep being consistent, they'll keep coming. But we also are in constant communication with the public schools. So that's one of the public schools actually right next door. And they'll tell us if they know kids need extra reading help or math, and they'll send them to us. And that's how we work with our summer camp, which is starting, like I said, next week. And that's going to be around 150 kids for 4 weeks.
And you know something?
We were government funded. We used to have a USAID grant, but it ran out this year. Not because of anything that happened, it was just a 2-year grant. And so this year we're shifting things around a little bit just to make it more sustainable.
So is it basically purely charitable donations?
Private donations, fundraisers here. Our board members do a lot to help us as well. And dedication.
What would you say your annual budget is?
I can't tell you that. There is, I can give you one of our annual reports, and it should be outlined in there. I don't know offhand what that is. But, so we did start 7 years ago, and this was not existent. We started out working with the public schools. So we worked with their infrastructure to begin with. Fans, bathrooms. That school actually used to get flooded, and we actually helped to fill in the ground and raise it a little bit. That's why the windows, you can see they're so low. So we literally raised the floors. So the windows are a little bit lower, but now it doesn't flood anymore. And then eventually, the more volunteers we had, we started putting volunteers in the public schools, working directly with the teachers there. And then about 2 years ago, the teachers told us suggested that we start an after-school program. So from that, we now have the fully running Young Stars program, and that's run by year-round volunteers. Like myself, I'm a second-year volunteer here. But it's just, people come down and teach these classes, like I said, in Spanish.
Okay, well.
I'll show you our computer lab actually. Which we have as well, which is another part of our program.
I know online you said that although you need computer supplies and computer equipment and stuff, you would rather have donations as opposed to people sending it to you because of the cost of shipping. Wow, it's quite impressive.
Yes, it's donated.
Hi. It's very, very impressive.
Down for the summer. Well, for camp it's a little bit bigger.
I can see the old Dells there.
But over here we have teachers, we have people that are in the office, we have the center director who is in charge of the we have the executive director and development of funds, so pretty small, but it's a large volunteer. We have English programs on the computers, Rosetta Stone, and English. We have typing programs for the kids, and we also have reading programs for the basic literacy kids as well. So trying to mix.
Do you get donations direct from Rosetta Stone?
We didn't get it. We actually got it through Peace Corps volunteers. So she was able to help us with that, but it wasn't directly through Rosetta Stone. But this helps too because I think we've been Spanish, and since the earthquake, we've had a larger influx of missions coming. So they're actually able to use the Spanish Rosetta Stone, as well as we have someone that teaches the Spanish classes in French, another local volunteer, because we also have volunteers from the local community helping out the volunteers that come from outside the country. So we have very supportive volunteers that's pays.
Okay.
That is it in a nutshell.
And this is Julie.
That's Julie.
Yes, Julie.
That's the center director. And the lady that's in charge of the center.
Okay.
So,
thanks for the tour.
Thank you.
And
thank you for your donations.
No doubt we'll be doing a little bit more to help you.
We always appreciate it.
Yeah, because I mean we want to be coming regularly. So.
Are you guys staying in Cabarete or?
No, we're staying in Puerto Plata, Playa Dorada. So, but
You made it here. Good.
yeah, great. Well, thanks very much.
Fill in the ground and breeze it a little bit. That's why the windows you can see.